April 1970. 3 men drifted 200,000 miles from Earth, surrounded by silence, metal, and the growing certainty of death. Their names, Jim Lovell, Jack Swigert, and Fred Hayes. What was supposed to be another step on the moon became a slow-motion catastrophe. This isn't a story of glory. It's a story of disaster narrowly avoided. A tale of exploding oxygen tanks, freezing temperatures, and a space coffin spinning off course. It's the day death knocked on the hatch of Apollo 13. Apollo 13 was the 7th crewed mission in the Apollo program, the 3rd meant to land on the moon. But from the start, things felt off. The original command module pilot, Ken Mattingly, was replaced days before launch due to measles exposure. Jack Swigert stepped in last minute. The launch? Smooth, but interest? Low. By now, moon landings had become routine. The networks didn't even air the crew's live broadcast on day 3. But just 10 minutes after it ended, boom. An oxygen tank exploded in the service module. Systems failed. Power dropped. Cabin pressure plummeted. 3 men, suddenly alone in an ice-cold vacuum, staring into the abyss. Houston, we've had a problem here. Jim Lovell's calm voice betrayed the nightmare unraveling. Power systems were failing. Oxygen levels were falling. They weren't just off course. They were dying. Engineers on Earth worked furiously. The crew was ordered into the lunar module, never meant to support 3 men, turning it into a lifeboat. With only hours of power left in the command module, everything had to be rerouted. Fast. But nothing was built for this. Oxygen filters didn't match. Controls were reversed. Water was scarce. Every breath was burning through their only salvation. It wasn't one failure. It was dozens, each one small, each one deadly. The cold crept in fast. Temperatures dropped below freezing. Instruments frosted over. Sleep was nearly impossible. Fred Hayes developed a fever and a bladder infection. Food was rationed, so was water. Even urinating was a threat. Venting liquid could alter their fragile trajectory. And yet, they kept going. They improvised, adjusted, fought back. Earth was getting farther, then closer, then almost unreachable. A single miscalculation meant they'd missed the planet entirely. They had one shot to course correct, a manual burn. No computers, just instinct and sight. The crew timed a 14-second engine burn using the Earth in the window as a guide. If they under or overshot, they'd either burn in the atmosphere or float into deep space. It worked, but only just. There was still no guarantee they'd survive re-entry. The heat shield might have been damaged. The parachutes might not deploy. The blackout might last forever. They entered the atmosphere. No signal. More. Seconds. Silence. Then contact. Apollo 13 never touched the moon, but it returned 3 men alive against impossible odds. The world cheered. But the truth? NASA had gotten lucky. The smallest thing a wire, a sensor, a split-second delay could have made this story a tragedy. We remember this mission not because of where it went, but because of how close it came to never coming back. This wasn't exploration. It was survival, the kind that leaves scars. In space, death doesn't scream. It waits, quiet, cold, patient. Apollo 13 was a miracle wrapped in malfunction, a mission that proved our ingenuity and our fragility, and a reminder that the void above us takes no prisoners. When death knocked on the hatch of Apollo 13, they didn't open it. Buried files, stories the world tries to bury, like, subscribe, and comment.